The following day, Ryoma and his friends returned to Gimel, and he wondered if the preparations for the Foundation Festival were ready. Asahi noticed that Ryoma was deep in thought. So Asahi said that in town, he can immediately check on his business. Following this, Lipin offered that Ryoma could transfer the collected trance wood to his dimension home. After that, Ryoma was deposed, and they said goodbye to Ryoma. Meanwhile, everyone worked on preparing the stage for the Semloid group. Dolce immediately greeted Ryoma, and he went to check out the stage, which was being built in his absence. Ryoma was surprised, and he asked how they were able to set up the stage so quickly. Following, Dolce and Fiona told him that members of the Semloids set up the stage in just 2 days. Ryoma was impressed, and he learned that the Semloids also helped them set up their stables. Suddenly Prince showed up. He said everyone should have fun at the festival. After that, Callum wanted to discuss something important with Ryoma. Ryoma found out that they forgot to choose drinks for the delicious dishes. But Ryoma didn't understand the problem, and Callum explained him everything. They wanted to offer an exotic drink, but they had no idea. Then they got the idea to sell Ryoma's tea, that he every day drank. He replied that he didn't have enough tea leaves. So Ryoma tried to come up with a solution for their problem. As a result, Ryoma made barley tea that no one knew. He said that they have the grains from Jane's hometown, and can use them to make delicious tea. Jane was surprised that they can produce delicious tea from the leftover grains. Followed, every tried Ryoma's homemade Lipton iced tea. They thought Ryoma's Lipton iced tea was delicious, and thanked them for the great idea. Then Ryoma said that they are almost ready for the festival, and everyone should have fun. In the days that followed, they all cooked together, and Ryoma supported everyone in their work. Later, Ryoma wanted to create an ice sculpture for Prince. Suddenly Serge appeared. He wanted to show Ryoma the finished music boxes. Then we see Mia watching Ryoma, and she was inexplicably hiding from him. Meanwhile, Ryoma listened to the new song on his music box. Later, they all cleaned together and practiced the performance for the festival. Several days passed and the preparations were completed. Prince was excited to perform a great show for the citizens of Gimel. Then Serge also said that he was looking forward to the festival. Suddenly Ryoma got tired and Callum appeared. He said that Ryoma should rest, and he shouldn't work so much. As a result, Callum immediately sent Ryoma home, because he was worried about his health. The next morning, Ryoma was playing with his fluff slime, and he got the idea to create a fluff coin. He knew that fluff coin is going to the moon. Suddenly he saw a dragon on the sky, and he knew they were from the city of Lenaf. In addition, he saw Piora riding on the dragon, and he immediately ran to the center of town. Arrived in the center of Gimel, he saw his friend Piora. He was surprised to meet Ryoma, and greeted him immediately. Ryoma then learned that he had an urgent order to deliver. Suddenly Asahi appeared. He was the orderer of the delivery. Ryoma told Piora that they are friends. Then Ryoma found out that Asahi bought miso, and he wanted to use them for the festival. After that, Asahi invited the two to Mia's house. Next, Mia was happy to see Ryoma, and she hugged him. Suddenly she noticed Piora, and she asked why he came to visit them. Suddenly Ryoma saw the two set up a booth for the festival. So they learned that a few days earlier, Mia wanted to eat delicious dishes from their Trant Quest journey. She wanted to ask Ryoma to cook her the dishes, but Ryoma was busy. The reason was she didn't want to give Ryoma more work. As a result, Asahi cooked Ryoma's delicious dishes for her. Mia loved Asahi's food, and she raved about his delicious dishes. Mia convinced Asahi to present his dishes on the Foundation Festival day. Later, Piora and Ryoma were allowed to taste the delicious mountain vegetables. They said the dish is very tasty, because Asahi practiced cooking diligently. Suddenly they said that they also want to sell rice with miso soup, but they have some problems, because the guests prefer eating by walking. The two had no idea, and Ryoma suggested a great plan. Ryoma pimped up their food so they can sell it at the Gimel festival the next day. Mia liked Ryoma's idea, and they thanked him for the great help. In the evening he said goodbye, and he looked at the other booths of the festival with Piora. Piora was surprised and asked Ryoma's permission to sell his delicious dish in his hometown. Additionally, Ryoma gave him more ideas. After that, Piora said that he will visit him at his booth tomorrow. Meanwhile, the gods used the new YouTube God spell. They watched the Ryoma show, who become a top G in Gimel. Suddenly, Felnovia also appeared, wanting to watch the Ryoma show. Felnovia said that Netflix didn't have any good series at the moment, and Kufo agreed with him. Also, he preferred to watch the Ryoma show, and wished him a lot of fun with his life. So in the evening, he had a party with his friends, and he wrote Eliaria a letter about his adventures. The next day we see the Foundation Festival of Gimel, and all booths have been set up. Ryoma looked at the city, and he was amazed. First, Ryoma visited his friends Miya and Asahi, who were selling Japanese dishes. They then wished Ryoma a lot of fun with his booth. Later, Ryoma saw his friend Prenance, who showed everyone the music boxes that Ryoma has prevented. Serge said they made enough music boxes for everyone. He was confident that many of the town's residents would treasure his music box. Then Ryoma looked at his own booth, and his shop attracted a lot of customers. Everyone loved the dishes from the employees' various hometowns. After that, Ryoma asked Dolce to help with the queue, and he was amazed that his booth could make so many people happy. After that, Jane asked Ryoma to order more stir-fry and Lipton iced tea in the kitchen. Meanwhile, the slimes cleaned the dishes, and Ryoma immediately ordered more supplies for the customers. Then more food were cooked, and Ryoma wanted to feed the waste to his scavenger slimes, who were very happy about the leftovers. After that, Worgen stopped by Ryoma's booth, and Beck said that Ryoma is now Gimel's top G. Suddenly he realized that the kids didn't have a break. As a result, he asked Worgen to show them around the town. Beck declined the break, but Carla and other employees showed up to support Ryoma. Ryoma then learned that the new employees were taking care of the laundry in Lenaf. Also, Carla was able to relieve Ryoma of the burden. Followed, Carla told Ryoma to have fun at the festival, because he always works a lot. Before Ryoma went to see the festival, he wanted to finish the ice sculpture for Prenance. Suddenly, Prenance appeared, and he was impressed by Ryoma's ice sculpture. Then Ryoma wanted to see the city, but he was visited by Serge and Piora. The two merchants wanted to know more about his Lipton iced tea. So Ryoma told them about the secret of his tasty Lipton iced tea, and they immediately wanted contact for the grain supplier. Next, Ryoma told his employees that Serge and Piora have interests in their hometown's barleys. They thanked Ryoma, and they were very happy that Ryoma helped their family with the business. Later, Ryoma was admonished, and Carla told him to go have fun right away. Then Mia served her favorite friend Ryoma delicious Japanese dishes, and he was happy with the delicious meal. Suddenly, he spotted a little boy, who was lost. The boy was crying, and Ryoma wanted to help him to find his mother. Ryoma learned that the boy is not a resident, and Mia wanted to help too, but he just like Ryoma. Asahi was laughing, and wished Ryoma good luck. So Ryoma helped the little boy Teo to find his mother. Ryoma told him that it's his first time to experience the festival, and that he was from a faraway place. Then he remembered the beautiful memories he had since he was born again. He was happy that he finds so many friends, and experienced so much great adventures. Also became the top G of Gimel with his laundry, and met his crush Eliaria. Suddenly, Ryoma ran into Galessa, and he told her that he was helping a boy to find his mother. Meanwhile, he saw many of his friends, and Galessa was glad that Ryoma enjoyed his life in Gimel. Followed, she asked him if he liked living in Gimel town, and he replied that he loved the city. Ryoma then handed Teo over to his mother, and she thanked him. So Ryoma said goodbye, and went back to his booth. In the evening, many visitors watched the show of the Semloid group. They performed a great swordsmanship show with lightsabers made out of magic. Everyone was excited, and they applauded. After that, Ryoma cooked many delicious dishes, and he showed Selma how to cook yakisoba. She was impressed, and Ryoma wanted to serve his friends many delicious food. Suddenly, Carla said that the Semloid group aren't at the party yet. Ryoma was looking for the Semloid group, and he found them on stage. They were working on a statue of the gods that they like. She is named Manolia. Ryoma heard about god Manolia, but he hasn't met her yet. Ryoma learned that she is the goddess of wind, and many singers admire her. Then Maya said that they would decorate the statue of the gods with memorabilia from each city, which they visited. At night, Ryoma gave a speech and said everyone should have fun. Then everyone celebrated the party for the successful festival day. Beck appeared, and he thanked Ryoma. The reason was all the children from the slums had received a lot of money from Ryoma, and they could buy many delicious dishes. Afterwards, Ryoma thanked Carla for always supporting him. Suddenly Maya appeared, and she wanted to perform with Ryoma at the last performance. As a result, Ryoma performed a sword dance show with Soldio and Maya. Everyone was excited and applauded for Ryoma's performance. Ryoma was very happy to have experienced such a beautiful day. The next morning, Ryoma visited Serge, and he asked Serge for a favor. He then wrote Eliaria about the good memories at the festival. He also sent Eliaria a special music box just for Eliaria, so she could hear a personal song by Ryoma. Then we see Ryoma starting his day again as top G in Gimel.